It is with deep sadness the Emmanuel family of Wavin Chabot and the Clovis family of Cul-de-Sac announce the passing of our beloved husband, son, grandfather, brother, uncle, cousin, and friend, Alvin Emmanuel, more affectionately known as Dando, of Wavin Chabot, but resided in Canada at the time of his passing on March 4, 2020, at 11:48 a.m. at the Civic Hospital in Canada at the age of 50. He was predeceased by his father, Philip Emmanuel of Wavin Chabot, his uncle, Leonard George, who was known as Mr. Bailey of Masha, and his niece, Roya Manafi of Ottawa, Canada. He is survived by his wife, Marlene Clovis Emmanuel of Ottawa, Canada. Mother, Blandina Emmanuel, better known as Ina or Ms. Ina of Wavin Chabot. Daughters, Tricia and Nisa Ferdinand of England. Tamika Clovis Diwa of Ottawa, Canada. Sons, Eric Ferdinand of England, Ike and Barclay Hillshire of Ottawa, Canada. Granddaughter, Isabella Ferdinand of England. Grandson, Jayden Hilaire of Ottawa, Canada. Mother-in-law, Francisca Clovis of Cul-de-Sac. Father-in-law, Charles Elijah of Otsa. Aunts, Marcella Emmanuel of Wavin Chabot, now in New York, and family. Elizabeth Emmanuel and family of Marisol. Rachel Edward, also known as B.A., of Entrepot and family. Ursula Marius and family of Goodlands. Joan Sidonie and family of Monier. Patricia Emmanuel and family of Hillcrest Gardens, Mondoudou. Carmen Emmanuel and family of Sanssouci. Uncles, Peterson Auguste of Bogache. Sisters, Anne-Marie Emmanuel Manafi and her children, Cyrus, Bijan, and Kian of Ottawa, Canada. Augustina Tranquil and her children, Ricky, Christopher, Loa, and Ibel Tranquil, all of Martinique and France. Antonia Lionel and her children, Jesse, Joseph, and Nicole Lionel of Canada and Wavin Chabot. Alberta Emmanuel and her daughter, Natalie Emmanuel of Ottawa, Canada. Charmaine Emmanuel and sister Shane, Elisha, and Marlon Daniel of Wavin Chabot. Christine Emmanuel and her daughter, Moisha Emmanuel of Wavin Chabot. Petra Emmanuel and her children, Jenny and Alex Ross of New York. Marie Clark and her daughter, Judy Clark of New York. Brothers, Antonius Weeks, also known as Ras of Wavin Chabot, and his children, Joshua, Jasmine, and Pascal Weeks of England. Raymond Weeks, also known as Enoch, and his children, Jason and Denzel Weeks of Wavin Chabot. Cuthbert Emmanuel and his children, Troy, Dwight, and Lisa Emmanuel of Wavin Chabot and Canada. Lawrence Emmanuel and children, Chanel, Yasmin, Karina, Jules of St. Lucia. Abraham Emmanuel of Wavin Chabot. Mustafa Manafi of Canada. George Lionel of Canada. Theodore St. Ross of New York. Hazel Clovis, also known as Shaka of Cul-de-Sac. Stephen Clovis, also known as Escobar of Cul-de-Sac. Craig Nelson of Otsa. Clive Mirel, sister-in-law. Antonia Chadwick, also known as Janice Mondo, Luciana George, also known as Lucy of Cul-de-sac, Magneta Clovis, also known as Small Femme of Cul-de-sac, Cheryl Clovis, also known as Mariage of Cul-de-sac, Karina Clovis, also known as Kema of Cul-de-sac, mother of his 3 children, Solange Ferdinand of England. Close friends, Martin Chadwick of St. Lucia, Patrick Mitchell, also known as Bray of St. Lucia, Kenny, also known as Akukal of St. Lucia, Terry of St. Lucia, Jimmy of St. Lucia, Hamid of Canada, JP of Canada, Yardley Lionel of Canada, Shortman of Cul-de-sac, Biddies Joseph of Cul-de-sac. Godchildren, Jonathan Emmanuel of Canada, Eliana Remy of Cul-de-sac. Extended family, the Weeks family of Wavin Chabot, the Tranquil family of Grand Riviere, Mitchell and family of Wavin Chabot in New York, Andrew and family of Entrepot, Theophane and family of Bocage. The late Alvin Emmanuel, more affectionately known as Dando, was cremated in Canada. His ashes will be returned to St. Lucia for interment at a later date, which will be given in a subsequent broadcast. All are asked to take note. May he continue to rest in eternal peace.